Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. The 5 centimes coin of 1985 may seem like a tiny and ordinary piece of metal, but it carries with it a fascinating story of history, culture, and everyday life. Millions of people handled this small coin without giving it a second thought, using it to buy bread, newspapers, and small treats. Yet today, for coin collectors around the world, the 1985 5 centimes coin represents a memorable piece of the past and a reminder of a time when even the smallest denomination had an important role to play. The story of the 5 centimes coin begins long before 1985. The centime has been part of the French monetary system since the late 18th century, following the French Revolution. France introduced the franc and divided it into 100 centimes, creating a decimal system that would influence many countries around the world. Over the years, countless versions of the centime were minted, each reflecting the artistic styles and political changes of its era. By 1985, France was a modern nation with a rich history and a strong economy. Although inflation had reduced the purchasing power of small coins, the 5 centimes denomination still circulated widely. It remained a familiar sight in the pockets and purses of millions of French citizens. The 1985 5 centimes coin was struck by the Monnaie de Paris, the historic French mint established in 864 AD. This institution is one of the oldest mints in the world and has produced coins for over 1,000 years. Every coin that leaves the mint tells a story, and the 1985 5 centimes is no exception. The coin is made primarily of aluminum bronze, giving it a distinctive golden appearance despite its low denomination. Its lightweight feel and warm color made it easy to recognize among other coins in circulation. Measuring approximately 19.5 mm in diameter, it was small enough to fit comfortably in a person's hand while still displaying detailed artwork. One of the most recognizable features of the coin is its design. The obverse prominently displays La Semeuse, or the sower, a beloved symbol of France. Designed by the renowned artist Oscar Roty in the late 19th century, the sower depicts a woman walking gracefully while scattering seeds across a field. Her flowing garments appear to move in the wind, symbolizing hope, progress, and the enduring spirit of the French people. The sower became one of France's most iconic coin designs and appeared on numerous denominations throughout the 20th century. By 1985, generations of French citizens had grown up seeing this image on their money. It represented not only agriculture and prosperity but also the values of liberty and the promise of a brighter future. The reverse side of the 1985 5 centimes coin features the denomination surrounded by elegant details that complement the overall design. Though simple, the reverse reflects the French tradition of creating coins that are both functional and artistic. Even a coin worth only 5 centimes was treated as a miniature work of art. During the mid-1980s, France was undergoing significant social and economic changes. Technology was advancing rapidly, and Europe was becoming increasingly interconnected. Yet coins like the 5 centimes remained a constant presence in daily life. People used them for public telephones, vending machines, and small purchases at neighborhood shops. Imagine walking through the streets of Paris in 1985. The aroma of fresh bread fills the air as people gather at local bakeries. Children carry a handful of coins to purchase candy after school. A commuter drops several centimes into a machine before boarding public transportation. In each of these moments, the 5 centimes coin quietly played its role. Although the coin had limited purchasing power by 1985, it still held practical value. Many prices were structured to include small denominations, making the centime an essential part of commerce. Its continued circulation demonstrated the importance of maintaining a complete monetary system, where every denomination served a purpose. For collectors today, the 1985 issue is particularly interesting because it represents one of the later chapters in the long history of the French franc. Less than 2 decades after this coin was minted, France would adopt the euro as part of a major transition in European monetary history. On January 1, 2002, the euro officially entered circulation in France, replacing the franc and its centime denominations. For many French citizens, this marked the end of an era. Coins like the 1985 5 centimes were gradually withdrawn from circulation and became cherished reminders of the country's past. The transition to the euro transformed millions of French coins into collectibles overnight. While many people exchanged their old francs for euros, others kept them as souvenirs. Today, these coins can be found in collections across the globe, preserving a tangible connection to 20th-century France. The value of a 1985 5 centimes coin in the collector's market depends largely on its condition. Coins that circulated heavily often show scratches, discoloration, and worn details. These examples are generally worth only a small amount above their face value. However, coins preserved in uncirculated condition are far more desirable. A coin with sharp details, original luster, and minimal handling can attract greater interest from collectors. Special mint sets from 1985 are particularly sought after because they contain coins carefully preserved from the moment they were struck. Collectors also pay attention to minting quality. Occasionally, coins display minor striking variations or unusual characteristics that make them stand out. Although major errors are uncommon for the 1985 5 centimes, any unusual example tends to generate excitement within the collecting community. Beyond monetary value, many collectors appreciate the historical significance of the coin. It serves as a snapshot of France during the 1980s, a period marked by cultural change, technological development, and growing European cooperation. Holding the coin today is like holding a small piece of history in the palm of your hand. Coin collecting has a unique way of connecting people across generations. A grandparent may remember using the 5 centimes coin in everyday transactions, while a younger collector discovers it decades later through a coin album or antique shop. In this way, the coin continues to tell its story long after leaving circulation. The artistry of Oscar Roty's design remains one of the strongest reasons for the coin's enduring popularity. The sewer has appeared on stamps, medals, and modern commemorative pieces, cementing its status as a national symbol. Few coin designs have achieved such lasting recognition. As collectors search through boxes of world coins, the golden color of the 1985 5 centimes often catches the eye. It may not be rare or exceptionally valuable, but it represents something equally important, the shared experiences of millions of people who once carried it in their pockets. Every scratch on a circulated example hints at a journey through time. Perhaps it traveled across France in a tourist's wallet, sat forgotten in a kitchen drawer, or passed through countless hands over the years. Each coin carries a silent history that can never be fully known. Today, the 1985 5 centimes coin stands as a reminder that history is not always found in grand monuments or famous documents. Sometimes, it is hidden in the smallest objects we use every day without realizing their significance. So the next time you come across a French 5 centimes coin from 1985, take a moment to appreciate its story. It is more than a simple coin. It is a symbol of France's heritage, a testament to timeless artistry, and a lasting connection to an era that has now passed into history. Though its days in circulation are over, the legacy of the 1985 5 centimes lives on in collections around the world, continuing to inspire curiosity and reminding us that even the smallest treasures can carry the greatest stories.